My name's Aaron. I grew up in the church really my whole life. I knew Jesus, I knew God, but I didn't really have like an intimate relationship with him. When I got into high school, I was one that was a crowd follower. I wanted to be known by people, and that turned into, multiple bad habits. I actually ended up going to Europe, and I tried alcohol and got drunk for the first time there. I just started chasing that feeling pretty much immediately when I came home. The first night that I was home alone, I broke open my parents' liquor cabinet. I ended up in the hospital, and I was unconscious for like 9 hours from alcohol poisoning. Woke up with 2 IVs in my arm and just my dad sitting in the corner. And just the look on his face, I remember so vividly, just the fear of not knowing whether his son was gonna wake up or not. And instead of taking that in a healthy way, and maybe having a chance to turn my life around, I kind of just went off the deep end. I started turning to weed, and I just never truly understood the seeds that it was planting in me, and like the way that it was changing my relationship with my parents and my family. I knew what I wanted out of college. I was like, I'm just gonna come and party and do my own thing and finally be free. And that was the first time that I truly understood that I was like addicted to something, and I was fully dependent on weed for living. It was my escape from the depression and anxiety and stress that I had built up without even realizing it. I couldn't just sit there and live with myself. There was this hole, this void in my heart, and I just couldn't fill it. I had really bad anger problems, and I would just lash out anytime that it was mentioned about quitting smoking or drinking or whatever, because something was wrong inside of me. I couldn't handle it, and that shame was just building and building and building and building. By the time spring semester came around, it was just full-blown back to ultimate dependency. It really just came to a head mid-semester, and just everything came crumbling down. I fell to my knees in my apartment and just cried out, "Please help me."